G'day. Today I want to talk about the timer block found in the aRothar kit. But before we get started, just click on like and subscribe. It's free and it really helps me out a lot. So I'll grab our timer block, bang him on the page. Now a timer block does all timing functions. So min on delay, off delay, and min off. It also provides digital outputs for each state. So if you needed to run a light while there was a delay on, or if you wanted to have an indication that the proving timer for a energy plant was in effect, then you could run it directly off these outputs here, the digital Boolean outputs, indicating to your user or on your graphic that the timer was active. The block also offers a remaining time feature, so offering really good user feedback on how much time is left before the timer expires. So all of the times are configured in seconds. So if you need the user to add in minutes or hours or something like that, you just get a multiply divide block. Put in a writable float. Oh, yep, in multiply by 60. Now it's minutes. 5. You can put this on the page as a minute selection. Put it into the on delay. Or you could make that hours if you needed to at 3600. And that will give you 5 hours then at 18,000 seconds. Save you doing the calculation. So there are ways of managing the seconds, but it gives you a countdown time in seconds. So if we turn our input on, true, our mode goes to on delay, our elapsed time starts counting, and the remaining time is dropping from 18,000 down to 0. So you can put that remaining time on a graphic or not. So if we turn that input off again, obviously the output hasn't changed, so nothing happens. So if we set values in all of these, so I don't know, 5, 10, 5, 10, just to see it scroll through each of the different timing things. So I'll go through on first. It'll be a 5-second on delay, then a 10-second minimum on time. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn this input on. Better still, let's put a writable Boolean out here. Better still, let's put a one-shot out here. Let's set our one-shot up for 7 seconds. So this is going to turn the input on for 7 seconds. The on delay, oh, I see the problem. Well, there we go. This will turn the input on for 7 seconds, allowing the on delay to expire and the minimum on time to start. It will then turn the input off again. So this will come on for 5 seconds, it will stay on for 10 seconds, there'll be an off delay for 5 seconds and a minimum off time of 10 seconds, at which time we'll turn the input back on again to show that the block's not going to do anything. So I'll fire our one shot, where our on delay is true, our output is false. Now our output is true, the minimum active time is on, the input has now gone to false, but the output is still true. Counting down, 3 seconds to go. There's an off delay effective, so the output remains true while it goes through the off delay time. The minimum off is now active, so I'll fire our one shot again. And it stays off, and the on timer hasn't started counting yet. It will just scroll straight into the on delay as soon as we're done. Must have turned off just before the on delay expired. So it does handle all of your functions If we look for a timer, delay, isn't it? Excuse me. Delay. Well, they're probably in the other EasyIO kits. But our timer seems to time. What we might do is do that again. We can watch the Boolean points change value as well, so you can see it scroll through. We may even interrupt it at some point, just to show that it will stay on. So let's fire our one shot again. Goes to true. Our on delay is true down here. On delay mode now goes to true with the minimum active on. Let's delete that link. The input goes to false. Minimum on time. We turn that back on again. Off delay true. Off delay gets cancelled. Output stays true. Off delay fires up again. Minimum off time. Put the input to true. It remains off. False. It doesn't matter what we do here. The timer continues to count down. And it settles back at the standby state. So you can have any combination of them. If you wanted an on delay and an off delay, you can merely set the others to 0. On delay, the output is off, the on delay comes on. Now stays on. The off delay, our off delay point comes on. It will now turn off. You can just have an on delay, you can just have an off delay, you can have a minimum on time, a minimum off time, whatever you need to do. This is the one timer that will do everything in the one block. It should save you a heap of time. It saves me and my brain having to remember which timer block I need. I just pull the one timer block out and does everything I need it to do.